He's been serving as your Warner Robins councilman in Post 4 for 2 years now, but he's ready to move seats in the council chamber. Joining me now to talk about his run for mayor of Warner Robins is Councilman Mike Brashear. Mr. Brashear, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity and the time to come in and sit down and let everybody understand who I am and what I'm about. So.
Well, let's get right to it then.
Okay.
All right, you're currently a councilman. What prompted this run? Why not just finish out the term?
Well, I'm on an off-year cycle.
Okay.
So if I were to complete my cycle, my term, then I'd have to sit out for 2 years to run for mayor.
Okay.
And I think that the next 4 years is for the city of Warner Robins is going to be absolutely critical to our growth and our economic stability. And therefore, I thought that it was time for me to step out of my council seat and seek the office of mayor.
So what specifically about you is going to be, an asset to lead the city through this next period?
Well, I've got 39 years of aerospace and business experience, so I understand how to run a business the size of the city of Warner Robins, and I also have a thorough understanding of how to do business with the Department of Defense and in Washington, D.C. and Congress and so forth. So I have that unique experience base, if you will, to be able to do the things that the city needs to do and do them in a priority way such that they help us with the base realignment and closure. We know BRAC
is going to be huge, but there is still the rest of the city to consider. So aside from Robins Air Force Base, what else is on your agenda? What else is important?
There's a number of different things, and when you say other than BRAC to be considered, the things that we need to do as a city help us with our BRAC positioning. Things like public safety. We need to increase the level of patrol that we have on the streets. We currently have, I believe it's 8 positions that are open for patrol and 3 for school resource officers. What we need to do is to provide Chief Evans with an incentive package where we can hire, train, and retain young police officers and keep them in Warner Robins. The problem that we're having now is we hire them, we train them, and then they move to Monroe County or other areas around the state. We've got one of the best benefits packages in the states, but when they're young like these officers are, they don't think too much about the insurance. They're thinking more about a paycheck.
Okay. And there's 6 people running for mayor, a lot of qualified candidates. If you had to pick one quality about yourself, what would it be that sets you apart from everybody else? Why you?
I'm a people person. I really appreciate getting to know people, understanding people, and from my heart, I think that every individual has something to bring to the table, right? And if you distance yourself from someone, then you're going to miss that piece of the puzzle, and that one piece of the puzzle may be the one piece that's preventing you from getting things accomplished.
All right, you've got about 10 seconds left. Anything else you want to say to the voters?
No, just go to my website, Mike Brashear for mayor, and Mike Brashear, number 4 for mayor, and look it up and see what I'm all about. My resume's on there, what I believe, what I want to accomplish is on there, so it'd be good.
All right,
I appreciate your vote.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thank you.
And remember, you can vote early at Warner Robins City Hall now, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The last day to vote early is November 1st, and Election Day is on November 5th.